I can talk about Pharos Watch next. So I've talked about this many times. I think that like building a decentralized stablecoin has the potential to be like, at least in the short to medium term, our most impactful potential like service for the world right now. It's a shame that our most adapted use of Ethereum is a product that has a blacklist and freeze functions and is not immutable. Instead, we could actually, and like some people will be like, oh, well, Ethereum and Bitcoin has that. Like you could just use those. And like, don't get me wrong, like they're amazing tools, but they're extremely volatile. Like there are certain places just want access to a stable currency. And we want the properties that Ethereum and Bitcoin have, this immutability, this like no one can shut it down, you truly own it, to actually go over to stablecoins too. And what Pharos Watch does is actually keeps track of the different stablecoins and it tells you about the risks. And it's like this dashboard for keeping track of the stablecoin ecosystem. So I'm just going to click on a decentralized one, whatever the first ones that comes up, to give them some credit here. Okay, looks like that. I'm going to search. I'm going to cheat. Let's do bold. So look, you can see bold score right here is an A+, and that's because it's actually a decentralized stablecoin. They have 100 out of 100 where the code is immutable. There's little dependency because it's right here, self-backed, decentralized. It's resilient where there's no custodial risk. It's fully on chain. Yeah, like shout out Bold, shout out FXUSD, shout out Curve USD. Those are three of the biggest decentralized stablecoins. But even if you want to learn more about centralized stablecoins, like let's just click on USDT just as an example. You can learn more about what are actually the real risks here. Pharos Watch is like a cool dashboard that's keeping track of the different stablecoins.
I think this is another one out of the DeFi collective, and they are a really cool crew. Another rating agency that, like, you know, self-regulation. These rating agencies are so important. You can see they're doing well in the round, and they're absolutely one of the major things we can do to be safer, make a safer Ethereum, create these competitive loops. And stablecoins are a huge part of our ecosystem. So glad to see a stablecoin rating agency up there.